Dear students, this is the third video of the chapter Constitutional Design in Civics. So far, we discussed two important topics. First was the case study of South Africa, and thereafter we discussed that why do we need a constitution, why it is necessary, and particularly for a democratic country like India. After discussing that chapter, we are going to discuss another topic, that is the making of Indian Constitution. We all know that we are following certain basic rules and regulations, and that is written in the Constitution. But again, the point may arise in our mind that how these rules and regulations were made initially when the Constitution was framed, or when we got independence. We got independence in 1947, and after that the Constitution came into force in 1950. So in this period, the Constitution was framed and it was circulated to the public. So what exactly happened in this period, we'll discuss about it. But before that, we'll have to understand one fact very clearly, that Britishers came here, they ruled over India for the next 200 years. And when they ruled over us, Indians also got experience of administration, of rules and regulation, because Britishers came here and they framed certain rules, certain guidelines to govern India. So Indians also got opportunity to learn all these things. And they got enriched experience through different elections. Like I'm going to discuss that different types of rules were framed every time. Like the Act of 1919, 1909, similarly Act of 1935, and several elections also took place, like the provincial election of 1937. So all these things were nothing but the experience that the Indians gained over that period. And these experiences were utilized by our nationalist leaders to frame our own constitution. So it was really a very challenging task to frame the constitution at the time of independence. But the experience that the Indian gained during the freedom struggle, it worked out. And it gave potential, it gave power, or it empowered our nationalist leader to frame set of rules for our country. Why I am going to tell, or why I am telling this, it was a challenge, because you have to understand that when the Britishers came here and they ruled over India, they created different society, they created different way of life. And after independence, the society was much complex in India. So it was really a very difficult task to consolidate the different parts together. It was really a very difficult task to stop segregation from the country, or to integrate the country without harming anyone. So the constitutional framing was a very difficult task. Why? Because at the time Indians got freedom and it was only a new government that was formed at the time. So it was really challenging task before them. But the challenge was accepted, and the constitution took almost 3 years to complete. Not exactly 3 years, but almost 3 years to complete its whole volume. And it came out in 12 different volumes. And in the whole volume, minutely, rules and regulations were written clearly. So we came to know that the making of constitution was really a very complex process. It was a very difficult process. Why? Because it accumulated different segments of society together. Different political leaders, different nationalist leaders, they came from different background. They came and finally they decided to create one body, and the body was named as Constituent Assembly. So basically Constituent Assembly was given the task to frame the Indian Constitution. So meeting of Constituent Assembly was convened, and people from, the leaders from different backgrounds, they came together, they sat together, and after that, different committees were formed inside the Constituent Assembly, like Flag Committee, Drafting Committee, Language Committee. So different committees were formed, and different person got chance to become the chairman of that particular committee. And after that, they recommended the thing that was confined there, that was confined in that particular committee. And finally, many provisions came out from that committee, from those committee. So we have to understand the task was really very difficult, and it was taken as a challenge, and that is why it took almost 3 years to complete it. So Constituent Assembly was framed, and the Constituent Assembly was given the task that was almost mission impossible to frame our new constitution. So finally, a new constitution came out after lot of negotiation, lot of discussion. And here I would like to add one more thing, that we imported good things from across the world. We imported all the good points, all the good provisions from the different constitution of the world. Like we took the concept of directive principle of state policy from Ireland. Similarly, we took the concept of parliamentary government from the Britain. Similarly, we took the concept of concurrent list from the Australia. We took the concept of emergency from the Germany. We took the concept of fundamental rights from America. So we took good points. We took good points from almost all the different countries. And after that, we framed our constitution. So it was really a very difficult task and really challenging to complete such a vast process within a stipulated time. But finally, our leaders like Dr. Rajendra Prasad, S.N. Sinha, B.R. Ambedkar, M.N. Roy, they came together and they proved that they were the real leaders, because whatever was written there, it is still going to be followed. We are still following those valuable words, those valuable decisions, those valuable provisions that were written in the Constitution. So we'll have to understand this, that the making of Constitution was really a very interesting and very difficult task, but it was accepted, and our freedom fighters, our freedom nationalist leaders, they came out and they framed the Constitution, and finally our Constitution came out as a guardian of the individual. So you have to understand this point very clearly.